To me, Luca is a testament to family and to the healing power of food. Frank and Doug Fleischman turned this place, which was at the time a Chinese restaurant and a bike repair shop before that, into this cool little Italian joint in 2002. This industry gave me my first job at 14. It paid my way through college. It allowed me to travel the world and work in countries as part of an amazing, inclusive, generous community. But I thought I was done with all of that. I was teaching high school English, pregnant with our second son, just appreciating my husband and his partner and this masterpiece that they created together. We opened Luca d'Italia, named for our son Luca, on his first birthday, Valentines Day, for love, for luck. 6 weeks later, Doug was on his way home after work when he was struck and killed by a drunk driver. Our family went through an intense grieving period. I didn't see it at the time, but looking back, it's so obvious, so clear that Frank processed this loss through cooking. Frank's way is to cook to the other side of an obsession. And at Luca, it started with the pasta. Hand-cranked for hours and hours, every shape you can imagine, not just bucatini and rigatoni, agnolotti, ravioli, but trumpets, flowers, ears, elbows. The sauces so intensely flavorful as to be heady, just insane. And then it was the meat. I think I could figure out salumi, he said. And Frank took to old handwritten cookbooks from his grandmother, from my grandmother. He picked fights with the health department over the correct temperature for prosciutto, and it helped with his anger at the world. This is before Google, mind you, so Frank took to libraries and telephone calls, and we nearly went to cheese prison. Cheese prison. It's a thing, but I digress. We wound up with a basement filled with prosciutto, bresaola, mortadella, ham, and he started obsessing on cheese, mozzarella, ricotta, burrata. And then it was pizza, and Mike Mancarella came into the restaurant and forged this beautiful wood-fired oven so that you could get the perfect char on the crust. Once Marco was born, he and Luca spent the next 2 years on this block where Luca d'Italia sits. It was a second home. I feel like Frank got to the other side of processing his grief, but he is not finished with Luca, not by a long shot. It just keeps evolving into new layers of craftsmanship, seduction, and truly, everything in this room is beautiful to me. I mean, beautiful. Because this is the home we created when the world was at tilt. And it is unique to our story, my story, Frank's story, our story of family and loss and reinvention. And it's a story we invite you into. From the haiku over the sign out front, to garage doors that open right up out the side of the building, to Luca's charcoal portrait on the wall. Everything in this room speaks to pouring our souls into comfort and beauty, and in Frank's case, flavor. And that's Luca. That's us.